two world war, right? And survive. So it means, what happened? Okay, so it means Toastmaster International is a big organization all over the world. Now I'm talking about Magical Bali Toastmaster Club. This club is one of the club between 16,000 clubs in the world and established 10 years ago, about 10 years ago. This is our, soon we will celebrating our 11th anniversary. Based in Bali, but we are welcome. We welcome everybody, whoever is that wants to join our meeting. So next is our meeting, online meeting regulation. Please stay muted unless you are going to speak. You are welcome to use reaction to show your appreciation to all the speakers. And last but never least, I would like to say that everybody is welcome here. Everybody is welcome. If you have any friend, family, colleague would like to learn about public speaking, MBTC meets every first and third and fifth Friday at 7 p.m. GMT +8. Room is open at 6:30. And now let's get started. Yay, our president is here. Please welcome the one and only Melita.
Yay! Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Welcome to Magical Bali Toastmasters Club. Thank you, our energetic SAA, Ayu Anantia. Yes, what she said was right. Toastmasters is a safe place to make mistakes. And from my experience, by joining Toastmasters, I gain more listening skills, public speaking skills, and also gain my self-esteem. So do not hesitate if you want to join Toastmasters. And also, I would like to say thank you so much for coming. For our guest, Murtaza, I hope I pronounced your name well. And also Nitin Sandu. Yeah, I saw you earlier. And Santos Chauhan. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Nerver, hi. It's nice to see you again. And also
Thank you.
Reno. Yeah, Reno, it's been a long time not seeing you. And also Resita from Eagle TMC, Amelia, Ben, Mr. Ben, good to see you again. And Fazlina coming from Malaysia, thank you. And also our speakers, John, Evaluations Robin, and Evaluator Mariam, our TTM Yuliani, our third speaker, Pinghendra, good day, and who else? Oh, Seni, yes. So overall, thank you so much for coming, Bu Emi also. And now let's continue this meeting by calling out our handsome Toastmasters of the meeting, Batoro Aji.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. So again, welcome everybody to Magical Bali Toastmasters meeting. Okay, so today's meeting theme, still with the nuance of Independence Day, Indonesian Independence Day. However, I would like to make it slightly different, right? If Independence Day, the vibe is like high and celebrating, I want to take it slightly slow. Yeah, and then so yeah, the meeting theme for tonight is I remember when, and the word of the day today is commemorate. Yeah, all right. So for those, especially we have guests here who are kind of like new in Toastmasters, I would like to explain briefly how are we going to run this meeting tonight. So basically we have three main sessions. The first one is prepared speech session. Yeah, this is where the members deliver their projects, and then following by table topic masters. This is your chance. Yeah, so table topic is 1 to 2 minute impromptu speaking. So this is good when you want to practice your thinking of it, especially in speaking. And then the last one is evaluation session. Yeah. So in the evaluation session, the speakers will get evaluated. All right. So I think without any further ado, let's just start right on to the meeting. Oh, okay. Yeah, before we start to the meeting, I have a team who will help me in taking notes and observe all the speakers for tonight. And the team will be led by the general evaluator. So I would like to call upon the general evaluator to introduce the team. Ben, floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. All right, awesome. So I'm Ben. I'm currently a member of Bali Toastmasters and other clubs as well. And I'm also living in Bali, Indonesia, for those of you that don't know me. And today I am your general evaluator. For those that are new to Toastmasters, a general evaluator is someone essentially that overlooks the whole meeting from the beginning to the end and even before the meeting. So I'll give you a lot of my feedback towards the end. And can we get someone to mute, please? Someone mute person making some noise in the background? Amelia, co-host?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. I thought that was me for a minute. I have a fan right in my face, but I'm like, no. Okay, anyways, awesome. But I have a great team, and it's assembled throughout the week. Let me introduce you my team that will help me evaluate the whole meeting. First, I want to introduce my grammarian, also living here in Bali. She's a wonderful teacher, mother, and fantastic Toastmaster. Let me introduce to you our grammarian, Wira.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Hi, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Wira, and for tonight's meeting, my role will be as a grammarian. So we are going to learn together. Basically, I'm not the expert, so I'm going to learn together with you. So for my role, I have three responsibilities. Basically, the first one to introduce the word of the day, which is commemorate. What is a commemorate? Is a verb which means recall and show respect for someone or something, or it can be also mean celebrate an event, person, or situation. So if you put it in a sentence, you can say this year, because of this pandemic, we are in Indonesia, we have to still celebrate our Independence Day virtually. So later on, we encourage all of you to use this word of the day as many as you can. And then the second one, my role will be to observe beautiful quotes, expression, and at the end I will report it to you. And the last one, I will note down some improper use of words or sentences, and later on let's fix it together. I think that's all about my role. Thank you very much. I'll give it back to our GE.
Awesome. Thank you, Madam Marion. And one cool thing that, with Toastmasters being all over the world, you can go to these different clubs and there's always something a little bit different. And one thing that we here do in Magical Bali, a little different than other clubs possibly, is we have a table topics evaluator, specifically just to evaluate our table topics, which is pretty cool. And he is a fantastic person. So let me introduce you to this fantastic person, table topic evaluator, Denny Surya.
Okay, thank you, Ben. So as you speak, impromptu speech, you need to be evaluated you can be better and better in impromptu speech. I will give you some suggestion and what you doing better. After I will give the report after in the end of the session. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome, thanks, Denny. All right, and next is our counter. This guy, if you get him on the golf course, he'll probably take all your money. He's an expert, all of his holes in ones. Let me see, where is he at? And there he is. So our counter is good day. Why don't you introduce your role?
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Hello, everyone, Toastmaster and guests. I'm Gede. In tonight's meeting, I will take a role as a counter. I believe this role is only in Toastmaster. So during the meetings, I will see and listen very carefully regarding the overused word and also filler sounds. Yeah, I will count the number of overused word and pillar sound, and at the end of the meeting, I will share the total number of the overused word and pillar sound to everyone for your feedback and for your evaluation. We learn together here for the public speaking. Thank you, Ben. Back to you.
All right, good day, awesome. Next, the person that's going to keep us on track in time is one of the hardest working Toastmasters in the world. Let's me introduce to you the timer, Melita.
Thank you, Mr. GE. To commemorate that you have a time limit, please pay attention to my background. All speakers, if my background turn into green, then speakers, it means you have reached minimum level, minimum time. Speakers, 5 minutes. Table topic speakers, 1 minute. Evaluator, 2 minutes. And if I change my background into yellow, please pay attention to speakers. It means 6 minutes. Table topic speakers, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Evaluator, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And if it turns into red, it means that you need to wrap up your speech. Please, to speakers, 7 minutes. Table topic speakers, 2 minutes, and evaluator, it means 3 minutes. You all have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Okay, I will unmute myself. All right, thank you. And last person on our evaluation team is someone who does a little bit of everything. And she does it always with a great big smile. So let me welcome you, our ballot counter, Toastmaster Senny.
Thank you, Mr. GE, Ben. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Every speaker has their own unique. So my job today is to count every single vote for them, for each of them, prepared speakers, table topic speakers, and also favorite evaluators. So make sure everybody pay attention to all the speakers, and you may choose, you may vote for the favorite one of the each category. And I will launch the poll after the evaluation sessions. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please vote. Thank you. That's all for me. Back to you, Mr. GE.
All right, so there you go. You've met my whole team, and you'll see me in the evaluation round a little bit later. So back to you, Tom, Mr. Toastmaster Aji.
Okay, thank you, GE and the team. So that's the team who are going to observe all the speakers' performance tonight. All right. So let's just jump in to the first session, which is the prepared speech session. Okay, so for the first speaker, I remember when he came to the club. So back then we were still doing the offline meeting. So he came to Bali and was looking for a job. Okay, so to introduce what project is he doing tonight, I would like to call upon his evaluator, Robin Chan. So the floor is yours, Robin.
Thank you very much. Am I audible? Good. You all can hear me. Thank you. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Robin. I'll be the speech evaluator of Toastmaster John. And today he will be delivering a speech from his speech title is The Power of Toastmasters Mentoring. But first up, let's get to know who is John. Well, he told me that so John can be seen as a lazy person, but despite of this, he always likes to pursue and learn new skills from great people. So but I don't think that he's that lazy. Today, that's why he's here today to give to us a speech, and his speech title is The Power of Toastmasters Mentoring. The objective of the speech is, the purpose of his project is for him to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring, and the purpose of his speech is for him to share some aspects of the previous experience as a protege. So let's welcome Toastmaster John to the floor. Over to you.
All right. How many of you are a mentor who are mentoring Toastmaster member now? Just raise your hand for a moment. Okay. How lucky I am become a member of Toastmaster. Why? Because many great people here in different backgrounds. I, as prodigy, have chance here to learn and ask anything about Toastmaster, jobs, life, and many things. Even I got a mentor personally, Toastmaster Wira. Hi, Toastmaster Wira. She always gives me advice and suggestion that I didn't expect to make my speech better. She is not only provide what I need to achieve my goal on speeches, but also she is responsible to support my goal. That's one of the Toastmaster mentoring means. Fellow Toastmaster and lovely guests, the end of 2020, there was a program called District 87 Mentor, the Mentor Training, which was facilitated by distinguished Toastmaster Miranda. I didn't see her here. And Toastmaster Ayu was the facilitator in my room. I was one of the participants. The interesting on that training was I became a protege and a mentor as well. The partner was chosen randomly, and my partner was Elios or ET from Empire Toastmaster. We share each other about our goals in short term and long term. ET is a professional public speaker and businessman. He expected the distinguished Toastmaster as his mentor at the time. I told him, ET, it's very good for me that you are my mentor. I can learn a lot from you, for I'm a newbie in Toastmasters. And bad for you, because I'm your mentor. He said, yeah, you're right. Maybe it's destiny. You are my mentor now. I believe you have something that other mentors don't have. That's why you are chosen as my mentor. And I told him, tell me, ET, what can I do for you as my mentor? He told me, just support me. Give me any suggestion, honestly, that you see on my projects. I did it. I do it. He and I always support each other until now. And I hope it will be forever. And he, as my mentor, he did a lot. He told me, if you want to go to USA, you need to make details. What place in USA you want to go? Details. I did what he said. Even I paint on the wall what a specific place in USA where I want to go someday. I show you now. Can you see it?
No.
No.
Is the Hollywood?
Maybe you can turn off the virtual background.
Oh, wait. Virtual background. Wait.
I saw Hollywood though.
Wait. Oh. Okay. See, you see now? Oh.
We can see the Hollywood writing, John, but we cannot see a whole of the background.
Okay, I hope to see it.
Yeah, Hollywood.
To prove I paint on the wall and I put on the wall. So, and the last interesting of mentoring is it also has hundreds episodes on his podcast. The funny thing was, I was doing podcast as well 3 months before the mentoring program. And sometimes I asked about podcasting to ET. And now with his support, I have created 22 episodes on my podcast. It's called Podcast Yang Tercipta. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the power of Toastmaster mentoring. If we have a strong desire from the heart, then the whole universe will work together to make it happen. Insinyur Soekarno. Back to Tom.
All right. So that's the power of Toastmasters mentoring. I still remember when I joined that kind of program too, and I was yeah, the same. I was still new, but I needed to be a mentor for somebody. But it turned out to be good. So good for you, John, to have that experience. Okay, so that's our first speaker. Our next speaker. So what something that commemorates me to her is an umbrella. Why? Well, because about last year when we had many online meetings, she always had an umbrella behind her in her background. Okay, so yeah, to introduce her and what projects that she is doing right now, I would like to call upon the evaluator. So to Toastmasters Reno, the floor is yours.
All right. It's good to be back in Magical Valley. And tonight I have an opportunity to evaluate our second speaker, Amelia Devi, which is a veteran member of Magical Valley Toastmaster, who is also a member of the Bud Club. And tonight she's going to do her motivational strategy pathways on level 3, which is an elective project. The project is Connect with Storytelling. And the purpose of this project is to give an opportunity to the members to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. And the speech is 5 to 7 minutes with the title, Waiting for the Sun to Rise Again. So please welcome our speaker, Amelia, with the title, Waiting for the Sun to Rise Again.
Wait, I want to find the timer. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and guests, who is in here feel that this couple of weeks is the period of hard in their life, one of hard period in their life? If yes, please type 1. If not, can you type 2? Oh, yeah. Aji type 11. It must be very hard for you. Same. Wow, Reno is type 3. I don't know what you mean, Reno. It's only 2 choice. Okay, so for me, it's actually a very hard time for this couple of weeks. I am a pharmacist and I work at a healthcare facility. And in this couple of weeks, the COVID-19 case is on the rise. It reached the peak as the second wave is coming. It's already passed through. We know from last year when the COVID-19 began, we faced a hard time adjusting with the new health protocol. We cannot gather with offline meeting of Toastmaster. Also, we need to wear a mask. We cannot eat together. Yeah, for me, honestly, it is very exhausted. Makes me tired. I cannot go anywhere. And the last month was the peak of the tiredness, not only me, but all my colleagues in the hospital. You know what we do? We celebrate one of my friend's birthday in the hospital. So people may be wondering, are you not afraid of this situation? And yeah, as we already reached the peak of our exhaustion, we just answer with the meaningless theory. Well, most of us already contract with COVID-19. We will be fine. We have the antibodies. We already got vaccinated twice. We answer with that meaningless theory. And yeah, we just go with my friend's birthday celebration. We sing a song, sing happy birthday song, and eating together, and of course, taking a photo to commemorate the special day of my friends. And guess what? This activity lead to a consequence that almost all of person in that room contracted with COVID-19. After that, the hospital tracing all the workers, and we found that 1/3 from total number of the health worker that work in the hospital were positive COVID. What do you think? Are we closed the hospital? No, we still open with a minimum worker. Yes, it is makes all the workers that already have a big job tired. So regretfully, we need to close the emergency department for 2 days due to the lack of human resource. Eventually, after 10 or 14 days, all the quarantine and isolation health worker they got released because the symptom is mostly mild and or no symptom. In my head, I think that, we already faced it, the storm already passed. But I was wrong. It is not passed yet. Because even though the situation in hospital normal, it is different with the situation outside, the number rising rapidly, the case going on very fast, going up very fast. And something happened, something that me as a pharmacist always afraid happened. You know what? There's an emptiness or lack of supply of antivirus and also vitamins. We cannot get vitamins anywhere. Can you imagine that? Usually, before the situation came, we give the patient for mild symptom vitamin or antivirus, but for this time, we cannot give anything. We could only give the copy of prescription to them, hoping that they could get the medicine outside from our hospital. To make it worse from the situation, not only medicine, but the oxygen supply also decreasing. We cannot get oxygen anywhere. We borrow from other hospital, but it is not enough. Second time, the hospital collapsed. We closed the emergency room again. We cannot admit a new patient because the lack of supply, oxygen supply, and we cannot perform surgery. Some of the surgery that use general anesthesia cannot happen without oxygen supply. Can you imagine if you are sick or if your family is sick, but the hospital reject you because we don't have the facility to heal? Thankfully, now it's getting better because the government gives us a new supply and also oxygenator. But it's not same with the past. The past, it is easier to get everything. But now everything is limited. We need to do and to use it very, very wise. I always think that we actually already have faced the worst, but we're not. We never know what future ahead of us. So we need to prepare for the worst. What we could do now is be patient. Be patient doing the health protocol. Be patient so we can wait the sun to shine once again. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that's it from the story from Amelia. So wow, I can imagine being a health worker. So salute to all the health workers. Indeed, we are in a storm and we are waiting for the sun to shine once again. All right, so that's our second speakers for tonight, and we're moving on to the last speaker for tonight. So the last speaker for tonight is I remember when he finished his first path of a course of months. Indeed, he was progressing really fast. Yeah, and to introduce speakers and also the speech or the project that he's doing right now, that he's about to do, I would like to call upon the evaluators. So to Mariam Nisfia, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Apologies. First of all, this is my first time visiting this Toastmaster Club, and if there are any mistakes I made, please do forgive me. So, Ping Hendra today will be delivering Level 1 Project 2, Evaluation and Feedback for Speech. The purpose of this project is for him to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. And the purpose of this speech is for him to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Now, Ping. Oh, forgive me. More than half of Ping's life was spent away from home. Even now, he's living away from his hometown. Now, I would like to invite Ping Hendra to take over the screen.
If I were to ask you, who is your best friend? That one person that when things were happening to you, be it good or be it not good, you will call up that person even at 3 a.m. in the morning and this person will pick up your phone. Do you have that person in your mind right now? If you have, type 1 in the chat. If no, type 2. See, most people will not think of this particular person or will not have the quote-unquote best friend. Because why? Best friend, there's only one, right? It's best. You will have so many friends as you go from a young kid all the way to where you are right now. But why is it that when we talk about best friend, it's hard to come by? And for those of you that wrote 2, why don't you think of your own mother or your own father or your own cousin or perhaps your parents, your brothers, your sisters? Why not? See, when I moved from the US over to Shanghai after my university, it was like a completely different world. Because when I was in the US, my focus was to do one thing and one thing only: survive university. Nothing else matters. Study, do my projects, go back home, study, do the exam, done, graduate, done, finished. And then, you know, you celebrate graduation when in fact you are actually celebrating I don't know what you're celebrating because welcome to the world, right? After that, when I moved over to Shanghai, things were different because I am officially an adult at that time. So I need to start to look left, look right for other things, for opportunities, for things like that. And being a shy, awkward, you might want to say introverted person, and to go to a foreign land where I didn't know how to speak Mandarin, it was a struggle for me. And that's when I read the Bible. Well, not that Bible, is this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is the Bible for shy, introverted person. And when I read this book, it changed a lot of things for me. I started to look at relationships differently. I started to judge friends better. And I started to think of, okay, I want to achieve this particular goal of mine. And who are the people that can take me there or who can help me and make my journey easier? As Oprah Winfrey said, you want to take people on your bus, right? If you're driving on the bus, take people and go on a journey together with this particular person. Do not just choose friends that can probably slow you down. Now, again, my question for you would be, how many of you, I want you to think of that one person that perhaps this particular person did something that makes you slow down a little bit in your career or in your growth as a person. Maybe this person said something that hurts you, or maybe this person did something that hurts you. Do you have that person in mind? If yes, type 1. If no, type 2. Awesome. There are more ones than twos. Why is that the case? Why is it that when we talk about something negative, it's easy to come up with, okay, I know that person, I know this person, I know this person. But when we think about something good, it's hard to come by. For some reason, good is hard to find, but bad is easy to find. Why is that the case? I still remember when I was in Shanghai, I met this one person, and this person profoundly changed the way I think. And mind you, if you said that, for me, I don't smoke as a person. I've never touched a cigarette in my life. And that person, my friend, he smoked like a locomotive. Smoke. Like one day a pack, I would say. A natural person like me will be, okay, I want to stay away from this person. This person is a bad influence. However, no, because I respect his mind. I respect his thinking. I respect the way he looks at things. And I learn from him. I ask him questions and I listen to his stories. How many of you actually had bothered to go out to a person and say, hey, how's it going? What happened to you before? Or what's your story? I would love to get to know Ben here. You might think you look at him, he is scary. You might think so, but he is actually a very, very nice person. And I would love to get to know him, to understand his past, because he has amazing, amazing story to tell. What about all of you? Instead of that person that you hated, the one that where you type 1, so many of you type 1 on that person that you don't like. Have you ever sat down and reflect, why is it that I don't like about that person? Is it because of what they did to me, or is it what they did because of me doing something? Think about that for a moment. And I still remember that after I had a conversation with this person, which profoundly changed the way I look at things, it gives me a chain reaction that, okay, from now on, I cannot judge a person by its cover. Just because you are holding a cigarette doesn't mean you're a bad influence. And I started to want to know more about people. And I hope the same for you as well. I really hope that after me sharing this with you, sharing a little bit of my story with you, you will get to want to learn more about your friends. You get to Find who is this person that you can pick up the phone at 3 a.m. and this person will answer your call. And I hope that you find this person that will profoundly change your life, just as that person changed mine. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's a chain reaction. Well, Ping, your speech reminds me of an advice from a friend actually. So well, he's like cool. He does a lot of stuff and he has a lot of friends. And I asked him, "What is your secret?" And he said, "The secret is not to hate." And I think that's the core of your story. So thank you for sharing that. All right, so that would be all for the speakers tonight, everybody. So I would like to call upon the timer to briefly report the time.
All right, as you can see on the chat, I put the recap and congratulations. All speakers are eligible to be voted.
Okay, so all speakers are eligible to be voted on. All right, so next, we're moving on to the next session, which is table topic session. So this table topic session will be led by Yuliani. One thing that commemorates me with Yuliani is her daughter. So I remember one day when she was giving a speech, if I'm not mistaken, her cute daughter was running and strolling around, being a video, being in the video. So it was cute moment. All right, so Yuliani, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Aji. Good evening, everyone. My name is Yuliani, and I will be hosting table topic session tonight. In this session, it is a great opportunity for members and also for guests to practice impromptu speak. So it is how you can do more improvisations for your speaking. So you will practice how you the four core of speaking, from listening, organizing, and then also thinking and delivering your speech. And I have already some numbers of members and also guests that want to voluntarily participate the sessions. So hopefully this will be fun sessions. I'll share my screen so everyone can see the questions, but I want to call first member to do the table topic speaking first. Rosita from Eagle.
Hello?
Yeah, hi Rosita.
Hello.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind if I call you first and give you the opportunity. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, so and this is the first questions, and I want to relate what Toastmaster Amelia said on the on her speech, that right now the situation is difficult, pandemic is difficult, but I want you also can bring up some more spirit to all of us here. And here's the word that can be as a thought that you can share with us. So never ever forget, even for one moment, how truly amazing you are. The moment is yours. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat what should I do again?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
cannot ask.
Yeah. So this is the questions. Never ever forget, even for one moment, how truly amazing you are. This is related to the situation right now, and we want to bring up more spirit to everyone. The time
Okay.
is yours.
Well, I'm a pretty insecure person. So there was time when I think like I'm nothing. I didn't make any difference in the world. But the thing is, even when you think you're nothing and you don't make any difference, there are people out there that are happy because you are here in the world. It might not be a big thing that you make, but it could be something simple like your smile, like when you say hi to them, when you ask about how their days go, and something like that. So when you're feeling down and like everything is breaking down in your life, just remember that there are people out there that still need you, that that you make them smile in their days. And so please just stay a little while. Everything will get better soon. And yeah, please remember that there are people that really love you out there. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is a really nice speech. Okay, I will, because we have a quite some, so I will call the next speaker, which is, he is a guest from India. So Nitin?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Moving to the next questions. Remember to look up the stars, not down to your feet. Remember to look up at the stars, not down to your feet. So, Nitin, the time is yours.
Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadow will hold you behind. Always look at the positive and brighter side. What a quote that gives us a message. How much we have ability to think in a positive way. If you take any initiative step in your life, it's depend on you in which way you look at the brighter side. Everybody has its own strength and weakness, but it's totally depend on you how you are able to utilize your strength and how much you look behind your weakness. If you start looking at your weakness, it means you lose your half of the battle at that time. If you focus on your strength, then you able to got everything, whatever you want. We have a lot of examples from Olympics, how players give their own best. They put their all efforts just looking at the stars, not at their feet. They want to shine for their own country. And from my country, especially Neeraj Chopra, who is the golden boy, winning first gold medal for India, and he is now star for us. We all have ability to do that. It's depend on you how much brighter side you look. If you want to be star, not look at feet. So it's challenge for you all. Always look the bright side, and if you want to shine like a star, always do keep hard work. Back to you, tabletop master.
Oh, thank you so much, Nitin. It's so moving speech. And talking about Olympics, we are Indonesian also get the gold medal. So yeah, they are do our best. They do the best for our country. Okay, so I'll moving to the next, and this is from our MBTC member, and I would like to call Seni. Seni, are you ready?
Yeah, thank you for the chance, Yuleni. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so the question is, they say one day you will leave this world behind. So live a life you will remember. They say one day you will leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. Okay, the time is yours.
Every opportunity doesn't come twice. From the experience of my life, there is a one chance ever to allow me to leave my hometown, to go to a new place that I never leave. That is Bali. Okay, by the way, my hometown is in Medan. So from the Sumatra, a very big island with the A culture, I flew to Bali, a small island with the B culture. So it's kind of a culture change, 180 degrees. One opportunity. Then the pandemic hit. I lost my job and I was so sad and down and frustrated. What should I do? I have no job, no income. How to survive? Then I was given a second to get the job, to go back to the first company where I left before. So from this moment, from this experience, I learned that maybe in this pandemic, people need just kindness. Someone help the others. So what I see from this experience is maybe my ex-colleague or my ex-boss, they want to spread the kindness because they think the company is not owned by them. They just run the business. They just manage what they're going to need and just run the business. So in my opinion now, if you want to be remembered, make them feel good instead of make them hear what you say, just do it. And yeah, I think it's better to be a kind person rather than to be a rich person. Well, I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunny. I can feel a little bit, sadness there in your voice, but I hope you still, kept in your heart the beautiful things, beautiful memories about Bali, and also about your friends here, MBTC. We are always here, your family. Okay, so I'll move to the next speaker. She is from Kuala Lumpur. Nifer. Nifer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Let me share again. Okay. The question is, remember, there is no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. Remember, there is no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical ends. So the time is yours.
Thank you, table topic master. I commemorate my visit to magical Bali again after an absence of many months. Happy Independence Day to everyone. And coming to our topic, small act of kindness creates a ripple effect. I strongly believe that whatever you do, it comes back to you. Whether the act is good or the act is bad. So in every religion practices to be kind, to be generous, to be loving, to be humane to everyone, to everything around us. What we give, we will receive back in whichever way it is. Many times in Hinduism and even in many religions, we say karma. We call it karma. All right. So what we give, it comes back to us. So it is very important that when we start a family, when we have children, we have to instill this value in the child on to be a good-natured, to be kind, and to love and share and many other things. If the child has been instilled with this kind of values, then the child will grow up to be a better person. Many times, people who act kind are people who has been taught from a very young age to be kind. And otherwise, people who are sometimes unkind and so on, somewhere along the line, they have lost something and, you know, some guidance or something has gone awry. So, thank you, Table Topics Master. Back to you.
Thank you so much. It's your speech is a lot with very good advice. So I'll move to the next speakers. I still have two. I will call Ibu Emmy. Ibu Emmy, are you okay to join this topic?
Yes.
Okay, Bu Emmy. It's nice to meet you again here. Okay, I'll share the questions. Okay, so here it is. Tell me and I'll forget. Teach me and I'll remember. Involve me and I will learn. So tell me and I'll forget. Teach me and I'll remember. Involve me and I'll learn. Okay? So the time is yours now.
I love to get involved to many activities. And one day, I got involved to one community that related to environment, which is I am a volunteer to picking the trust. At the first time, I don't believe that I can do that because at the first and second month, I do it every week. I just surprised that so many trusts that we made, human always made trust in their life. I feel the same when I collect every trust at the beach. But finally, I do understand that we have so many own our children in the future by tracing the trust everywhere, especially plastic. So finally, I realized that is it better for me to involve, to know, and to understand, and finally to apply the good vibe of how to keep our environment healthier for our life. So if I can choose, I choose better I get involved, no matter how hard, how hurt, but in the end, I learn from that. Back to you, Titi, Master.
Thank you so much, Bu Emi. It's a really nice response to the questions. Okay, and I will call the next speakers. Hopefully, he would like to join as well. He is our guest from Bangladesh, Murtaza. Hello, Murtaza. Are you?
You already left.
Already left. Okay, so I'll give them the next chance to Dian.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, hello Dian.
Hi,
Yes.
Yuliani.
Okay. Okay. You saved me because there is still one question, and I was thinking if I add you, then I need to get another question as well to be ready for you. Okay. The last questions I have is, remember that no matter how cool you think you may be, you are not cool enough to look down on anyone, ever. Okay? Remember that no matter how cool you think you may be, you are not cool enough to look down on anyone, ever. Okay? So the time is yours now.
Remember that no matter how cool you think you may be, you are not cool enough to look down to anyone. I was grateful to work in different type of place. One thing, in all these ways, I met a lot of amazing and awesome people. Most of them have like high position. They are CEO, director, owners. Sometimes being in the high position is very lonely. And I look them from outside. A lot of people, they don't have courage to approach them because a few reasons. First, they are a boss. Second, because there is a hierarchy. And the last, maybe because they have enough confidence to approach them. But all these people reach their position because something they have done in the past. And it wasn't easy. They also have a lot of difficulty with the people, the staff, the project, and that's the thing that bring them to the highest position. Most of them actually lonely and they want to be approached by others. And these people waiting for us. And they are humble. And I believe the more humble and intelligent, the more they want to give more to others. I think that's all for me. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dian. Okay, so actually we still have one speaker that want to join this topic sessions. Dr. Santosh, you are still here?
Yes, please.
Okay, yes. Okay, I'm sorry first because actually I deleted one of my questions. I thought that the participant is up to 6, but it's okay to add one. I still remember the questions that actually I deleted from the slide. So the question is, men forget everything, women remember everything. So men forget everything, women remember everything. Okay, so the time is yours.
Yes, case we can say man forget everything and women remember everything because it's research also proved somehow, because women are more empathetic and they can understand very well others. They can understand emotions of people very well. Not only this, I would say they are very well in managing all the skills, and I would say they always think by heart, and that's why they always remember each and everything. They connect with people, and that actually is one of the reasons. But somehow we can say it's not 100% true. That depend on only on the parenting, how exactly is done of either it is men and women. So I would say that totally is only the parenting through which behavior, or I can say emotions can develop in any human being, and that gender biasness can be removed in the coming time. And it would be definitely get it done if our school education and our parents will take the responsibility in the coming time. And with time, if that nurturing of child is to be done in childhood very well, then definitely the time will come and we won't say man forget everything and women remember everything. That will definitely will not be there. But yes, right now we can say it's somewhere it is like this, and yes, through time it will be definitely there. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much. So I think that's all the sessions for this double topic. Thank you very much for everyone who already voluntarily participated. And back to you, Tom.
Okay, so that is the table topic session. How was it, everyone? Did you enjoy it? Cool. Okay. All right. So we already have the report here, as we can see in the chat. So there is one person ineligible, and that is Sunny, unfortunately. So maybe Sunny next time. But good speech. It came from your heart. All right. So let's move on to our next session. Yeah, our next session is we're going to have a little break for about 5 minutes. Okay. So but before we have a break, we're gonna take some pictures first. So I would like to invite everyone to turn on your video, and I'm going to take your pictures and give your best